just going farther away. We're not going to survive out here." Owen righted himself, confirming her words as he watched the light from the boat vanishing in the swells. "They're never going to find us. We have about 2 hours before we die, even in these suits." Scotty's voice shook, and that was just it. "Stop, Scotty. You don't give up, you hear me?" He found her eyes in the fading light. "We're not dead till we're dead, got it? We're going to lie on our backs and link up." He turned her in the water. "Don't let me go!" "I got you. Just lie back. Link your arms around my legs. We're going to paddle together." He gripped her around the waist with his feet and began to paddle, fighting through the waves. "Kick, Scotty. You have to kick for us. We're going to ride these waves all the way to the Willie." Owen angled them into the waves, which lifted them, settled them back into the trough, pushed them forward again. He blinked back water, but it no longer crashed into his face, no longer spewed down his gullet. "Please, God, let this work. Let us find the ship." But he'd lost the feeling in his feet, his body shivering uncontrollably. "Turn your light on, Scotty," he said. The survival suit came with a beacon, and she flipped it on, a pulsing flash against the darkness. Numbness spread over Owen, his body becoming a boulder in the water, sinking. Even Scotty seemed to have settled down in the quiet rhythm of her kicking. Not dead till we're dead. Not dead. In a pulse of light, he spied it, an orange floatable, something large and enclosed. "A life raft!" Scotty sat up in the water. "They threw out the life raft!" She roused new strength as she surged toward it, wild in the water, catching the dragging line and pulling it to herself, hand over hand. Owen caught up to her, grabbed the raft, inflated, tented. Thank you, Carpy, or Juke, or maybe even Greenie. Or God, probably, giving him a sliver of the grace he knew he didn't deserve. He didn't second guess, just gripped the line with one hand, Scotty with the other. "I'm going to push you in." She put her hands over the edge of the raft's doorway as he grabbed her around the middle. Then, with everything inside him, he threw her over the lip and into the raft. But Owen had hurt himself, really torn something, because suddenly he couldn't breathe. Jagged edges knifed his insides. He didn't even possess enough air to scream. He doubled over in the water, moaning, writhing. "Oh." "Owen, what is it?" Scotty gripped his suit, pulling him against the raft. "Get in!" The raft bumped him, pushed him away, would have crested right over him had she not held him up against it. "Owen!" He panted. "I can't breathe." "Oh, no, you don't. You're not dying on me. Not yet. We're not dead till we're dead." She got a better grip on his suit, and suddenly he found himself dragged up, crying out as the pain seared through him. But he kicked hard, surging through the agony to grab the edge of the raft, and just when he started to fall back into the ocean, Scotty grabbed him around the waist, hauled him into safety. He landed hard in the belly of the raft and rolled onto his back, wanting to howl. One breath, then another, and the band cutting off his breathing loosened. But his torso burned, and he'd endured enough past injuries to know the truth. "I think I broke a rib. Or 2. I think I'm bleeding internally." Okay, just okay." Scotty pulled off her hood, worked off her gloves, her hands trembling. "I'm going to shoot a flare." Right, a flare. Good thinking. Owen tried not to let the pain consume him as he watched her fumble with the supply box, find the flares, fit the flare into the pistol. She hung on to the raft as she leaned out the door and pulled the trigger. The flare illuminated the night in a spray of blood-red light. He watched it fall, turning the sky from red to pink before returning to black. Then Scotty velcroed the door shut. "They'll find us," she said. She ran her hand down her face, wiping it. "Red won't give up."